Well, hello and a very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome along to Donington Park, or at least a virtual recreation of it here in iRacing for week number 2 of this incredible Armed Forces Virtual Race Challenge. We are all the way down at Castle Donington in Derby for some absolute madness tonight. We are on the national version, just under 2 miles. We'll be host to some of the action and shenanigans. And we were definitely spoiled for choice last week at our very first outing. But joining me in the commentary box again tonight is the voice of Forces News and BFBS Radio. It's none other than Mr. John Knighton. Welcome back, my friend. John, great to be here for another week of racing.
Yeah, it certainly is, David. Yeah, good evening to you and all of you who are watching at home or wherever you happen to be watching today. If you thought the intro to this show looked good, just wait until you see some of the racing for real tonight, because we are in for an absolute, if last week was anything to go by, we're in for an absolute treasure of some really good racing. And this track, as you say, David, it's one of my favourite circuits, not far from where I was brought up, actually, and so it's a big favourite of mine. It's fast and it's furious, and a very different sort of track to what we saw at Alton Park last week.
It really is, and I guess it was a little bit of a baptism of fire for both of us there, John, last week, because we weren't sure what to expect coming on to this series from the MX-5s and the GT3s and the GT4s providing an incredible level of I can only describe as professionalism, skill, and the racing was second to none.
Yeah, well, as that first race, I thought, the drivers, they maybe were a bit more cautious, but they certainly threw caution to the wind in the second race, and we saw a lot of thrills and spills in that second race. But they're learning all the time, because these cars are pretty hot to handle, especially I think the GT3s, aren't they, David? Because there's no the tools and toys that you might expect in a car with that sort of power. These guys are having to really work themselves very, very hard, almost as if they were driving them for real.
Yeah, the modern day GT3 machine is almost a luxury spa on wheels, but not for these machines. The 992 Cup cars are notorious for their bare bones approach and real driver centred focus, with no traction control, no ABS on these machines, to make them a really, really wild proposition. As you can see just behind Harry Gardner there is one of the cars spinning off. That is through Coppice Corner, and it gives us a great chance to tell you about the circuit here with about 14 minutes left to go in qualifying. Key points that you're going to have to watch here on this 1.957 mile circuit. Well, actually, if we stay with Steve Ward here, this is going to be a great start here, because this is down Starkey Straight, so this is basically the last main straight down in towards the chicane at Roberts, and then you start your lap here. So this is where it all begins in earnest, and a track that I'm very familiar with myself. It was the very first real life track that I took part on in the City Car Cup last year. And so down into Redgate then, turn number 1, and again it's very easy to get the line wrong. What you ideally want to do is start on the outside, on the left hand side, and get over onto the inside there. But again, as soon as I've said that, you're through Hollywood and down that steep hill, down the Craner curves, down through the gears into the old hairpin here, and that is a perfect example from Steve Ward of how difficult that corner is. And I'll tell you why, John. When you're going downhill and you're going from right to left, the car, the momentum and the inertia of the car, it's unsettled, and 9 times out of 10, if you've got too much speed in there, if you even think about looking at those brakes, you're going to be off to the nearest barrier.
Yeah, I think it's when you're sort of looking at the circuit from, as we are going from Harry Gardner's car, you don't really understand, if you're watching from a sort of profile view, just what the dips and the rises are like going into those curves. It makes it very, very difficult to do. You're sort of climbing now, and I suppose that if you're in a race situation as well, there's the added pressure, isn't there, with the cars around you. So the temptation really is to put that foot down. And I think with cold tyres at the beginning, we may see some interesting action.
I think that is that's a given. I think we're away to see some very interesting action tonight. Just over 10 minutes left to go in qualifying. Let's bring you up to speed then with what happened last week and how the championship stands so far then. And in terms of the driver championship standings, it's the GT4s that seem to have the rule of the roost at the moment. And again, there was some work going on behind the scenes after the championship standings where things had to be adjusted. But as you can see here, Adam Barron at the top of the championship standings, with Craig Durant in second, James King in third, Michael Clough in fourth position on 23 points, Ryan Martin in fifth, Craig Beasley in sixth, Luke Arpino, Chris Slater in seventh and eighth, Matty Chambers in ninth, and Chris Bolland in 10th position. And again, given that you've got the Teams Championship as well there, as you can see on screen now, a perfect example of just the breadth of and spectrum of the armed forces that are covered here. RAF Motorsports in the lead then with 24 points. British Army GT4 with 22 points in second place. RAF Central Fund GT4 in third. RAF Motorsports GT4 in fourth. RAF Motor Racing GT3 and then the GT4s in 5th and 6th, Royal Navy GT3 in 7th, RAF Central Fund GT3 in 8th, and British Army GT3 in 9th, and Veterans GT3 at the back of that grid there. But Chris Darnell trying a very different line at Redgate, as in just going straight on.
Doesn't work, does it really?
It doesn't, John. I've got to be honest, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about tonight now.
Well, I've been watching quite a lot of the practice, before we came on air. And it's going to be a real challenge tonight for these drivers, I think. But it may bring some opportunities as well for maybe some of the drivers that we haven't seen maybe sort of rising to the top. I mean, Matt Isherwood, who is we see on his outlap at the moment in the GT3, is a driver with a huge amount of talent. But bearing in mind, of course, we also have the performance index to categorise the leaders at the moment. Maybe it's worth going through how that works, David, because it's not necessarily based on who wins first, second and third places to decide those top places in the standings, is it?
No, that's absolutely spot on there, John. So, as you alluded to there, the performance index is a calculation of basically the lap time, average lap time over their fastest lap time. And then it's multiplied, I believe it's divided over the two of them and then multiplied by 100. That gives you your performance index out of 100. So it's a fractional based system, and then that way it's the easiest way actually of determining which driver has had the most consistent performance. And when we see in other championships, and again, John, from personal experience here, doing the wide range of esports that I've done commentary on, it's very easy for championships to have a driver that, by round 4 or 5, they've already absolutely run away with this. I think this performance index is it might be a little bit difficult for some of the viewers to get their head around, but I think it's an absolute revelation in terms of being able to keep the championship wide open and rewarding the drivers at the same time.
Yeah, it's a bit like the handicap system in golf, isn't it? You can be playing off 24 handicap, but if you have a blinder of a day, you can really knock the single handicap players back down the field. So it will be very interesting to see how this pans out across the season. Definitely. But we're sort of approaching how many more minutes to go? We've got a few more minutes left of qualification before the first race gets underway. And I think, as you say, the drivers are still getting used to this very different circuit, Donington Park from Moulton Park last week. And I'm expecting just to see a few thrills and spills, particularly at the start of the races when, of course, they're all jockeying for position.
Never mind thrills and spills. I'm expecting to see a car on its roof coming down the Crater cars. That's what I've got my money on tonight on this one, certainly. But as we see Michael Clough here in the Porsche Cayman GT4 coming to start another lap. 13 and a half minutes gone in qualifying. Matthew Isherwood in pole position. You see a little bit of tyre smoke on the exit of that final chicane there. As I say, Matthew Isherwood in pole position from Ryan Martin. and Matty Chambers in third position as well. For the GT4s, it is the return of Craig Durant to the top of that pack as well. Duncan Steele taking second place with Rob Barrett in third position. So some new names a little bit further on. Let's have a look at what happened with Craig Durant then. And that is not what you want to see. But again, John, just shows you, even though, you know, how well Craig did in Oulton Park, and he's really struggling to make things happen here.
Yeah, he is, and we've seen quite a few of those. I saw a real-life crash a little bit like that in the Armed Forces Championship, 3 or 4 years ago at Donington Park, and it was quite amazing. We had an onboard camera, spectacular stuff, and I forget who the driver was, and he would want me to remind who he was anyway, but literally he ended up on his roof. A spin like that went straight onto the grass, and bish bash bosh, straight onto the roof. Obviously delighted that he walked away, but he was a bit embarrassed, shall we say, because we had an onboard camera. But obviously this is a bit different, isn't it, with this sort of racing, that the cars tend to recover a bit more quickly. But yeah, I think we're in for a few shocks tonight.
Yeah, we certainly are. And talking of which, Dan Hardwick straight up into second place here. Here's Matty Chambers, was in third position in the GT3s, was being the word. And to be fair, that is a very, very, that's not really a big deal. And we see Tom Stevens at the same corner, and that is slightly more troublesome. But again, just rests it in the kitty litter, and we'll be able to get back out and get another go at that one. So here is Dan Hardwick then. And again, it does look like it's exactly the same corner. That's down through the Craner curves from the looks of it. Unless I'm... in fact, no, that isn't. That is actually much further on. I believe that's actually at McLean's, where they're on the brakes just after the Schwantz curve. So... yeah, difficult times for sure, and it just shows how tricky these cars are to handle. Yeah,
and I think there's a bit of a wobble there as well. I just noticed there from Duncan Steele, but he's pulled it back well. And so these qualifying laps are really important now, because obviously the drivers will be wanting to get as high as they can on the grid, but they're not going to push it. They're not going to want to push it. Look at here, Matty Chambers going off. And I think that is at McLean's, isn't it? Or is it the Schwartz curve? But it's the weather conditions, as we have the virtual weather conditions, look perfect. No wind, as you'll be very pleased to hear, and no rain tonight as well. Certainly in this part of the Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire border. We're right on the border of all those three counties in the East Midlands here for this one, David. And I'm excited, because I think we're in for a cracking race, and we've got 3.5 minutes to go for the drivers to really nail those positions. I'm really hoping tonight to see the veterans, because they've still got to score a point in that team championship. I'm hoping that the veterans who were really good last year in the Mazdas, I hope they can pull themselves out. Chris Slater having a wobble. Well, they're all having a wobble, aren't they? Look at that. Not doing his tyres any good there, is he, David?
It's I'm wondering if he needs to get a little sponsorship from Goodyear or something like that on the go, because that's not exactly the best way of doing things. But yeah, you're absolutely spot on in terms of the drivers, in terms of the veterans. It was a team that you had brought to my attention on the build up to race 1 at Oulton Park, saying to expect some big things, and then it just hasn't happened. But given that we're in a 10 meeting season, and we've only done one season, we've got 2 drop scores as well, it's pretty much round 1 for everyone if they want it to be. If they've had a bad opening round at Oulton, they can still come leaps and bounds from tonight, but it has to start right now.
Well, it has to start somewhere, and where better for it to start than Donington Park. With Stu Eatock here, he seems to be grabbing this pretty well at the moment in his GT3 with the RF Central Fund backing him, and again they need a few points, don't they, in the team total as well. So I love seeing these onboard shots, because you really are getting a view of what the drivers are having to put up with. which you don't necessarily see, obviously, from the profile views that we see from around the circuit. So, time running out now. With the 20 minutes up, we're nearly just into the last minutes of qualifying. So we'll see who is pulling all the stops out in the last few moments, and we'll also see who maybe is going to be struggling today.
Well, good news for Stu Etic is, despite getting caught up behind Craig Beasley there, he will get another lap in. The lap here is about 1 minute and 5 seconds, so I believe that he'll be able to jump in. And in fact, no, excuse me, because of course it actually just stops at the 20 minutes. So yeah, I think that is the furthest you're going to see him for Stu Etic. He's going to have to settle for 11th position. Matty Escherwood, though, it looks like to have secured pole position right now. We'll keep an eye on Ryan Martin as he makes his way through as well, and Stu is going to start another lap, but we'll wait to see how much of that he gets to complete. Down the GT4, so that gap between Craig Durant and Dan Hardwick now 0.8 of a second, and then you've got Steele as well just behind them. Duncan Steele nearly a second off of them. So again, I'm looking at the gap between the top three in the GT3s, and it's very, very close indeed. In fact, you've got 10 cars almost there within in fact there is 10 cars in the GT3s within a second of each other, and then I look down to the GT4s and it's a very different story where you've got only 3 drivers that are separated by a second.
I know, it's tough, and that GT3, Matt Isherwood set that fastest time a long time ago during practice, during qualifying, 104.96. That is a really good. That's the best time we've seen, obviously, so far, and it's certainly the best time that I've seen during the whole of the practice as well. So Matt will be pretty pleased with that, and I said that he's a talented driver, and I think we could see the return of Matt Isherwood tonight to get himself right back up there at the leaderboard.
Oh, that was a scary moment there from Ryan Martin as he failed to hold on to the brakes. The car rolling back onto the track, and I think this is going to be the last lap here, I would imagine, for Chris Slater, as he is going to come across the line. But Chris Allen still on a lap, Steve Ward still on a lap as well, and nothing changing at the top of the timing screen. So you see Chris Slater making a mistake, the car pitches sideways, that's on Coppice, and that is going to have to move out of the way very, very quickly, because here comes Dan Berris. He's going to be up there in just a couple of seconds time. So we've only got 2 cars left on the track then. Dan Berris currently down in 12th position for the GT3s, and Michael Clough in 21st, but that is it. The time is up. And there we go. So Matt Isherwood takes pole position from Ryan Martin in the GT3s. Matty Chambers in 3rd position alongside Craig Beasley for Royal Navy GT3. It's Tom Stevens on row 3 alongside Chris Bolland 5th and 6th position. Chris Darnell and Ollie Wains making up row 4. Row 5 is going to be Chris Slater and James King in 9th and 10th. 11th and 12th is going to be Stu Etic and Dan Berris, with Harry Gardner and Ben Weston in 13th and 14th position. It's then going to be Chris Allen and Colin Scott on row 8. Lyndon Noble at the back for Veterans GT3. Craig Durant, though, leads off the GT4s with Dan Hardwick. Duncan Steele and Michael Clough in 3rd and 4th position. Steve Ward and Roe Barrett. Now, Roe, we saw up in 3rd place earlier on in qualifying, has been knocked down to 6th place, so some huge improvements in that qualifying session. Dave Russell is going to start in 7th position, with James Fielding in 8th, and then Matthew Banyard in 9th position for British Army GT4. Well, that was a qualifying session and a half there, John, and I think there's going to be a lot of nerves going into this race.
There are. I'm really pleased to see all those Navy drivers, in 4th, 5th and 6th position there, or was it in 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, in those top positions, because they need the points to pull themselves back into the drive or the team championship. Let's see how they get on. But Matt Isherwood looks as if he's got this nailed, certainly from the qualifying point of view. We're in for a rolling start, which I think is good. That will really help the drivers. And I noticed that we had that at Alton Park. rolling start far better than going from a standing start, because it was absolute mayhem a few times last year with the standing starts if a couple of guys didn't get off when they wanted to. It's going to be interesting stuff here, and they're about to move off. So, David, I'll let you take us through for the start of this race.
Thank you very much. Matthew Isherwood is not going. What has happened to Matty Isherwood? He's got going now. That's a big panic right there. But thankfully averted. Matty Isherwood has managed to either extract himself from the toilet, or he's got his cup of coffee and he's back in his sim rig. Either way, we get ready to go green here for the second week of racing for the AFVRC here at Donington Park. It's Matty Isherwood and Ryan Martin on the front row of the GT3s. Craig Durant and Hardwick on the lead of the GT4 through the final chicane. Then the pace car is going to go in, and it's up to Isherwood to decide the pace as we get ready to go racing for the first 15-minute race of 2 tonight. The red lights are on and we get going, and that is an absolute shocker of a start there from Matty Isherwood. He's been jumped on the start there, and from the looks of it, that was all above board, and that means now that Chambers up into the lead of the race. But here comes your GT4s, and again another jump. There's up the inside. That looks like Steele and Hardwick fighting out side by side. Meanwhile, Craig Durant absolutely off into the sunset. Matty Chambers, though, in the GT3s has pulled an absolute blinder coming from that second row to take the lead of the race. And I've got to be honest, Matty Isherwood with some big problems there, John.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. He was just not on the money really when the flag went down. But yeah, what a great start from Matty Chambers. Ryan Martin as well, a brilliant start from him. Matt Isherwood now back in third place with Craig Beasley fourth, and Chris Boland up there in fifth place at the moment. But there's a long way to go here, and a really good clean start though, again to say, David, bearing in mind how chaotic some of that practice and qualifying was. They've all started really well,
with the exception, unfortunately, of Matthew Banyard, who made all the way up to fifth position, and that's contact Rob Barrett off as well, and that is not what you want to see. I believe that was Dave Russell that got involved with that one as well. Matthew Banyard still off. Dave Russell ends up having a moment here we can see on the replay, and James King has had a huge moment. He was up into fifth position. He's off the track. He's got to go in again, but a huge moment there for the number 23 of James King, and that is a big hit between the 12 and the 25. The 12 of Dave Russell and Matthew Banyard. That's how we saw Banyard off into the grass there. Harry Gardner spins off then as well. He's in the number 41 car. And my goodness me, John, you said that we were in for some drama tonight. We certainly haven't been disappointed.
No, a bit of a commentator's curse though, David, by saying it was such a clean start to the race, and suddenly